Good morning, good evening, wherever you're watching or wherever you're listening to us on podcast. We are doing another Onyx Storm chapters recap, chapter 17 through 22. I'm Amanda.
Hi, Melissa. Good morning.
Good morning. So we are now on chapter 17 through 22.
Okay, let's recap and try to go back to that so I can remember
Okay.
what's going on.
Okay.
You look nice. You didn't put some makeup, some.
So do you. You got those lipsticks on. You ready for some Dane.
I cannot. Yeah, I got my hooker hoops on, bitch.
Oh, remember how big they used to get when,
I still got some, bitch. I got some big ones.
So, chapter 17 is about Dane researching the paper, and then they unlock I guess, the book that Dane had got
It was
from,
code.
yeah,
They
it
were
was a
trying to
six.
figure it out, I believe, and Dane was the one that was able to unlock it.
Right, and this chapter is also where Zayden's the professor, and he's teaching them to spar against each other.
I can't see Zayden being a teacher. I could just hear him like shut the fuck up and get the fuck over there. like
Oh, and
like
everybody's sitting in a row waiting to be next to spar.
yeah. Cuz I would be like that. I would be like, yeah, just shut the fuck up and stop whining, you freaking first years. Get over there.
Yeah. And then they can't, Violet and Zayden can't interact with each other right now. So Zayden has put down his shield and they've been flirting back and forth with each other
You
through
know
their
they
mom.
actually still are.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
And then what else? And then back to a couple of weeks ago's podcast. This is where we meet Violet's ex, which we didn't know existed.
that wasn't in Fourth Wing and that wasn't in Iron Flame. So I don't know where this prince all of a sudden poof appeared. Like Rebecca answers. Hopefully we get some answers. Well, maybe not. We probably won't get any answers in the next book. Who knows? But I thought she was just on Dane, even though they were friends. There was never anything about her past relationships.
No, and I
So
think didn't she stop falling for him the way he behaved and then they kissed and she didn't have no
yeah, she
like.
had no feelings for him after they kissed. She was just like, "What was this?" So yeah, no, it was that was gone. Like after they did that first kiss and all that.
Yeah, because I thought he did something to her too. Like I don't
I
think
don't
he
remember.
reciprocated the same feelings that she had in the beginning of Fourth Wing
Yeah, I don't
either.
remember.
Yeah, I think that's right. I think they kissed, and I don't think that he's reciprocated the same feelings towards her.
Okay. Yeah, I honestly I don't remember. I am rereading it, but I'm not
Ooh.
reading it. I'm like skipping around. So
Now, since you were rereading it, someone's brought it up in past videos that there's a on chapter one there is a something for the fallen. In chapter one, you know how they have like the headers on.
hmm
In chapter one, Fourth Wing, I think she's like there's an edit or something that she forgot to edit something conspiracy theory that in chapter one on Fourth Wing it says what's going to happen in all the rest of the books.
wait, hold up. Hold up. Let me get the
I
book.
think it's chapter one, but I know everybody's saying that in Fourth Wing.
Where's Fourth Wing? Hold on. Is it where they talk about is it where they talk about
Those
oh, it's
who,
in the first chapter.
yeah, those who have fallen, something, something, something.
The dragon without its rider. Oh, tragedy! A rider without their dragon is dead. Are you talking about that part, or are you talking about somewhere in?
I think so. I don't know, but in Fourth Wing,
in
she gives it away what happens. I'll have to like go through it again. Um,
yeah, because um, I don't remember reading that part.
I'll have to look for it. We'll have to do that on our final thoughts and review and
Yeah,
theories podcast.
because I thought it was you were talking about like the little top part
Yeah,
east
that's what
and
yeah, that's what I was talking about. And so we go
no,
through
it's
that and we go through Zayden's jealousy in chapter 17 and 18 with this new prince that didn't get no introduction. Don't
he
know
was just
who.
bam right there. So yeah, I'm looking at the notes again. I don't know. I get why he was jealous, but he shouldn't be because she's with him.
You know what? Payback. It's his karma. The way he acted in Iron Flame with Kat, and he spent so much time over there with Kat's family, and he never told her where
Mm-hmm.
he was. That's his karma. I'm glad that this prince did what he did, said what he said,
Mm-hmm.
because the way that Violet felt in Iron Flame towards Kat,
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
so
I
it kind
agree.
of reversed it
Mm-hmm.
in this one.
Well, it is what it is, but I still don't understand where this prince came from.
Oh, I don't either. There was no introduction to him or where
I
he
don't
came.
understand half of these damn characters. I was like, who are you? He.
Yeah, in chapter 19, what we talk in a minute is there was another new character, and I'm like, who's that?
Aurora? Or how do you pronounce it?
Aurora, and then there's Theraphine. I didn't know who Theraphine and how, because it seemed like Violet knew who Theraphine was the
Yeah,
whole
I
time.
don't know who she is. And I didn't know who this Aurora, whatever how you pronounce it.
Hmm.
Sorry. Person is either. Like I said, I'm like, who are all these freaking ass characters?
Hmm.
Um, so she goes on the mission with Mira and Zayden and Violet and uh,
Captain Grady. I don't even know who he was either.
yeah, who the fuck are you?
Mm-mm. I didn't. I don't. I didn't know who they were.
No. I
And
don't
they were being attacked, and this Aurora chick, I think she has a fire signet, and she freaked out during being attacked, and I think she killed Grady. Remember, I think Grady was one of the guards, wasn't he?
I think so. Yeah, she killed someone
Hmm.
and because she freaked out. I do remember that part of the book, but and then that was it. And then I think they didn't want to leave her. Is that the one that they didn't want to leave her and they brought her body with them to the next place, or was that someone else?
No, that was her.
Okay.
That was her. They didn't want to, because she ended up, remember, she ended up, I don't know who killed her, but she ended up getting mauled by some kind of dragon or some kind of animal. And they
Hmm.
grabbed her. I could picture it because they grabbed her from the back and they dug their claws into her back.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I do remember that part. And then I remember Kat saying, "We can't leave her here. We have to bring her and put her somewhere."
Yeah, they buried her. They buried her, or they caught her. They set her on fire in their, I guess, their tradition where they
Hmm.
burn people. They yeah.
So the blood gushes from the wound, screams in silence as the waver
Yeah, that's what it was. I had to
does the
look at my
waver.
notes.
Okay, so someone did a fan art,
Hmm.
and I was telling you could see the difference between a waver, the dragon. So the wavers are bigger than the dragons.
Oh yeah, I remember you sent me that too. Yeah, I was surprised.
Yeah, I was picturing them smaller because I'm
Yeah.
thinking a dragon's huge. So I didn't think anything else could be bigger than a dragon. And then the other one, there was another one, but it was smaller than a dragon because it showed Violet, something else,
Was it a griff?
Griffin. Yeah,
A
something like
griffin.
that.
Yeah.
And then the dragons, and then the the Waven or whatever. I
Hmm.
was like, whoa, I didn't know that they were. I didn't picture them being that big. The only thing I picture was the dragons being huge. Well, really just Terran being big. I
Right.
didn't picture anyone else's dragon big.
Do you think a Soaringale is big too? Sigel is big too?
Well, yes. I don't think she's as big as Terran though. but I think she's big.
Okay.
So I do. I think she's a little bit smaller than Taryn.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then Theo, how do you pronounce this bitch name?
Theophany.
Theo.
I think she's a dark welder,
Yes,
and she has this. No, Violet thinks she has the same signet
she
as.
doesn't. I
Well,
don't.
further on in the book, we
Yeah.
find out. Yes, we find out later on in
Sorry,
the
guys. I'm
book.
spoiling it. My bad.
Yeah, because I thought she did, and then later on, yeah, it was different.
At first, too, I thought she did as well. I was like, why is she the same? I thought there's only that one person that has this signet and this person and so on. They're all different. But yeah.
I don't know. Another character that just came out of the blue.
Wasn't she Iron Flame? We just didn't know her name towards the end. Was there someone? Now I'm gonna have to go back and read Iron Flame.
I don't know. I don't ever remember a Thorafina.
But they didn't say the person's name. They always it was in a dream.
But now, well, yeah,
It
yeah,
was in a dream.
yeah, Violet was
So I'm thinking, hmm. I think she was already there. We just didn't know the name, maybe.
because yeah, you might be right because she's always there, leaving in further chapters in this book, she's leaving like little hints,
Easter
and
eggs, as you call them, little Easter eggs.
right, and
So,
so Therafini was there, and she knows of Eridana's kind, the other little
hmm
dragon's kind. She knows of her. And I
hmm
think maybe she came out of the cave of the unknown of the Dark Wilders, and when Violet's new dragon was bounded to her, she came out and found out. Maybe that's what sparked this new character.
maybe. I'm thinking that she was in Iron Flame in one of Violet's dreams. We just didn't know her name or something. I could have sworn I've read something like that in Iron Flame, but I don't. I'm like, okay, I'm like 95%.
Because I know that she used to dream of the sage, but it never said him or her in it.
Yeah, I remember, yes. So I don't know if I'm getting it mixed up with the Sage or not, but I just sworn she dreamed this already in towards the end of Iron Flame.
Probably. Probably. Probably.
Maybe. Maybe.
We see a lot of Riddick in this book too. Riddick
Yes.
is a lot in this book, and he's
Yes. I've been watching like on TikTok and stuff like the cast, how they're casting him. Because one of the guys that they're trying to cast is Zayden. Zayden?
hmm
No. A lot of people say he could be for Riddick, and I agree with that. I forgot the guy that they're trying to cast. I think he's from Australia, I think. I don't remember. But I don't think he's a Zayden. He might be for Riddick. Or even Bodhi, maybe.
or maybe Garrett.
Maybe because he's got that dark complexion, not not dark, but
hmm
that tawny skin color, dark hair, the way his eyes look. But I don't think he can be for Zayden. He's too short for me because they say Zayden's tall.
Yes.
He's big,
hmm
so I don't think he could fit that.
Yeah, we see a lot of Riddick in this book. A lot. He's with
hmm
Violet a
I'm
lot. And
actually liking his character.
yes, but you know what? I don't remember him. I mean, I remember him in the other two books, but I forgot how he was friends with, or maybe he joined the crew all the first years, with Sawyer, Riddick, Imogen, or
I think
whatever.
he joined in after, I
Okay,
want to say.
but yeah, he's got a funny sense of humor.
hmm
Um,
I can see him doing some stupid shit.
mm-hmm,
Him and what is it, Brody?
mm-hmm,
Yeah, they
mm-hmm.
those two. I can feel like they're like characters, like jokes and just the way they are. They're characters, and just by reading about them. So I can't wait to see them play on screen
Oh,
as
I
well.
know. I know I've been seeing a lot of things on TikTok about like the show or the movie, whatever they come up with for this. And I hope they do a good job with all the characters. The way
She did read the plot though. She said that they've done a good job, and her only thing is she keeps saying it. People need to get through their heads. Zayden is not white. Rebecca keeps saying he is not white. So, and that's one thing that the I guess the director got right because he's not white.
who would your ideal if you had to cast Aiden, who would you pick? Because I don't know who I would. Because
If you guys have ever seen Shadowhunters and he
hmm
played, oh my gosh, what is his name? Alec. He
hmm
played Alec, one of the Shadowhunters in the TV series. I can see him being Zayden. The only reason why I say this, his skin's a little bit lighter though. But the only reason why I say this, he's got the dark hair, dark brows. He's tall. He was a straight asshole in that TV show.
hmm
That's the only reason why I could see him. I don't know. I mean, obviously they makeup and stuff like that, but I could see him playing it. I can't picture anyone else playing Zayden right now but him. I mean, he's a little older, yes, but there's a lot of actors that play younger people and they're older.
hmm
So, who do you
Yeah.
think?
I don't know. The only the one that I forget her name, who would play Violet's friend, who I think is not white either. I think they're casting her as a darker skin tone.
Yeah, a person of color.
Yeah,
Is it Reed?
yeah, you know who I think, I mean, she's older, but she's been playing younger characters. Is oh my God. I know her father married Beyonce's daddy or mother, I'm sorry. She's been playing in a lot of vampire and she played in actually I think she played in the originals, but she's played in a lot of movies. I think she would be a perfect fit for Violet's friend.
Are you talking about Bonnie that played in Vampire Diaries?
No, not Bonnie. It's another. She's like lighter skin. I'll have to put a picture somewhere.
Yeah, because I don't know who. And then they're trying to get the one to play Violet. I seen them trying to get, excuse me, the one that played Renesmee in Twilight and Breaking Dawn as a little girl. Well, after she's older now, but they're trying to get her to play Violet. I can see her playing Violet. I've never seen her act in anything else because she is little. She's a very tiny person. And they describe Violet as being this fragile,
Little,
tiny
yeah,
person. I could see her, but I don't know if I could see her being Violet how Violet is, if that makes sense.
right.
I don't know. Because I can't picture anyone else playing Violet right now.
I can't either.
So it's going to be interesting who the characters are.
We'll have to do a watch recap when that does happen.
Mm-hmm.
hmm
Definitely. I cannot wait. Hopefully it comes out soon. They've already got the pilot. Just give us an episode already.
And I hope they don't mess with book 4 and 5 and incorporate some of the TV shows stuff that happened because they did that with Vampire
Vampire.
Diaries, and I mean, it was good,
Mm-hmm.
but we didn't get any more books after that.
Oh, okay. See, I didn't read the books of Vampire Diaries. I
I
just
didn't
watched the
either.
show.
I didn't either. So,
Yes, I didn't even know it was a book, to tell you the truth.
yeah.
So, yeah, okay. We'll
No.
see.
Yeah.
Let us know your guys' thoughts. Please leave us a comment in the down in the comment. I want to know your guys' thoughts.
Yeah. Who do you
Anyone
think
out
would
there
play?
in YouTube world watching us?
Or Spotify or Apple or iHeartRadio.
Yes,
Oh, Lord. Okay.
someone.
Uh-huh.
Please
Someone.
hit the subscribe button.
Mm-hmm.
Please, it helps us out.
Yes.
Anyways,
Okay.
chapter 20. We're still on chapter 20, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
This one was interesting because I don't know if it's his signet or he just learned how to do this. Riddick was playing around and he learned to freeze a orange from the inside out. And Violet's like, "Do you think you could do that to a human?"
Oh yeah. I'm
Mm-hmm.
sorry, guys. I'm sleepy. I'm not really good sleep. I'm sleepy. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm curious too.
There was a lot of talk throughout the whole book about ice and all that stuff. So,
Let us
Riddick.
know. We need our fourth book because I
Mm-hmm.
need to know. I need answers.
Mm-hmm.
We need
Yeah.
answers.
Yeah. And then,
Chapter 21. I love seeing getting. Oh yeah, getting jealous of the prince.
mm-hmm.
Yeah. Um. Kind of. He was a little, like I said in the last podcast, he is a little whiny. He
He
was a little
has
whiny in
been.
this book. So I don't know what was up with the characters. Were they PMSing or something? Because a lot of them were whiny, and I was just like, really? Shut up.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of them. And then they travel to this island where they lose their magic and they lose the connection of their dragons. The only one that didn't was Violet.
Yeah, I don't understand that. How was she able to communicate with Taryn, but no one else could? And how come Zayden? Wait, is it in this one? I think you know where I'm going with that one.
Yeah. I think it'll be in the next one.
Okay,
Next one
okay.
because Violet talks about in the next podcast we'll talk about I believe it's in the next episode we'll
Yeah, I don't
talk
want to
about
get too far ahead.
hmm
So, and then they were excited that there was no magic because then they can do their thing. So,
hmm
do their thing
uh-huh yeah
because
uh,
he's not scared to like hurt her or anything like that.
allegedly he can't do anything as of
Mhm.
right now he can't do anything because there's no magic in this
Mhm.
place and then um it with these chapters and they're in this island. That's why they take the prince with them to make negotiations.
But we gonna get to that. But he didn't do shit. He just made stuff worse.
He did, and I believe that's going to be the next episode where we talk about how he made crap worse for everyone. And it went bad. It went from like 1 to like 180 real quick.
Yeah, it did. I think that. Yeah, I think that's in the next one.
Mm-hmm.
Because next chapter's episode will be 23 to 28
Yes.
that we talk about.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't know. This book, like I said, it
It started off really slow. I mean, it really was slow. There were some things where I'm like,
really. Why are we just flying around from this city to that city? And
right, I get it. They're trying to find Eridanna's kind, but I felt like they weren't really looking for the cure.
no, no, there wasn't really any. But she did say Violet was thinking that it would have been in her dad's journals, but there was nothing there. It was mostly what was that, like runes and stuff.
Yeah, it
So
wasn't nothing like I know further down episodes and she gets more books. It gets a little funny, but it's like it shouldn't be there. Let's not just get to the point, but I kind of feel like this book really just
I really wish, yeah, I really wish this book. I know she had to have a cliffhanger. I get it, but I really wish that they would have found a cure and they would have just fought the venom, and Zayden wouldn't be venom anymore. I
hmm.
still think Salome can cipher. I don't know. For some reason, I think she might be a key. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's just me because we keep hearing that she can siphon. So why can't she siphon the magic from venom from Zayden? But then, will it make her venom or will it kill her?
Where do they put it? Where do they put that? Where does she put that power? Or does she is
Back in the
that
ground? Can it get
Yeah,
back to
isn't that
the
what she
ground?
did with Violet's mom? She took the power, put it in the stone, and maybe she did it a little too much. That's why Violet's mom died when she did in on Iron Flame.
Maybe. That's what I'm thinking. I really think that she can, if they, I think she can siphon the power from Zayden.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm just, yeah, I can't talk about that because we're not there yet. But
Mm-hmm.
I really just think that she can. But put it back in the ground. I don't know where you can put it, but get this boy back right, okay? We need our Zayden back. We need asshole Zayden to everybody else, but not to Violet.
I kind of
I
liked him
know.
in the beginning of
I
Fourth
did because he was
Wing.
an asshole.
Yeah,
He
I was.
still is, but not towards her anymore. Yeah.
No, he's kind of blocked himself to this point, but now that they're on this island, I think I don't remember if he
Well,
could.
they don't have magic, so they can't communicate each other. They cannot communicate
Oh,
with each
that's
other through
that's
mind.
right. That's
Only
right.
Taryn. She can only get to Taryn. And I still think that's a little odd because no one else can. And they did
No.
say that. They're like, how are you able to talk to Taryn?
Mm-hmm.
And
And I
he
think it
can't.
wore the yeah, and it even wore some of the dragons down being there.
Because there's no magic.
Mm-hmm.
So that's another key thing too. Like, how is Violet able to do this?
Right. Right.
Oh, I'm wondering if Violet only has two signets. Does she have more? And we don't know.
I don't know. Maybe.
The time one when Antarctica at the beginning she could stop time. And I'm just irritated too at the same time because it's like it really didn't tell us nothing.
No, it felt like another version of Iron Flame.
Yes, and that's what a lot of people are saying. It's like another
Mm-hmm.
version of Iron Flame. We didn't get anywhere in this book.
No.
We want
No.
to know the point.
Mm-hmm.
Stop, but we gotta wait.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let's
But
continue this.
I guess you guys are gonna have to wait too because this is the end of this podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Stay tuned for next week for chapters 23 and 28. If you are
Yes.
not following us on all our platforms, please do so. I will leave all the links and everything in the description box down below. And then if you are watching us over on YouTube, thank you. And please hit the subscribe button, hit the bell to notify you when we upload our videos. And they're normally every Friday at noon Pacific Standard Time. Until next week, thanks so much for watching and listening.
Bye.